Shalom. Allah start out by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kakadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone, citations to the old fillet that's pushing his truth across the four corners of the earth in all faith, truth, and sincerity. Right, it's the brother I'm on about from the Birmingham Camp, Alabama GMS. Then we'll get your sentence going to, you know how, this place, this kingdom, this world, how this place, America, Babylon Great in the world, how this is being ran, by this devil Esau Edom, they got everything just, out of whack, and, just a whole bunch of wickedness, that's being, pushed out, in the media, that, the Lord Yahweh hates, and it's all because of, the one that's in power, the so-called white man Esau Edom, which is the red man, really they red, they call themselves white, but they red, but that's why the things that's like it is, that's why things like it is right now, and, the chaos and all these the diseases and all that is out is because of this devil, man, so-called white man, we got people out here getting, sick, the food, you don't know what you eat, the air quality ain't, good, because of this devil he put in the air, the chemtrails and so forth, So this devil Esau Edom got a lot to pay for, man, And the Lord Yahweh is gonna, bring this devil out of his power seat, soon in the future to come. But I'm gonna start off with Ecclesiastes 10:5. There is an evil which I have seen under the sun, as an error which proceeded from the ruler. So there's an evil, that has seen under the sun. So this the devil Esau Edomite, is the wicked man. It's like, is this an error? Why is this person, why is this person in rulership? Why is this person, is this the man, that's got the earth and the people out of whack, out of, don't, losing their mind, coming up with, I don't know, putting out the lies and deception out there to the people. Got the people scared, putting out, the boogeyman, the boogeyman, scaring people, putting out the lies and deception, trying to convince the people of a lie, so forth. Straying the people away from the truth and not understanding the ways of the Lord, So it's like, man, is this an error from the Lord, from the Most High Yahweh, from the Most High power, that he got this wicked devil in power and rulership, But it's not, it's not the case, because the last video I did, the Lord Yahweh put this devil Esau Edom in power, man. The base man, a child, really. He number these Edomites, so-called white people, red pill number. Just undisciplined children. They ain't, they just do what the hell they want to do, and they ain't not regarding the ways of the Lord Yahweh according to the scriptures, what not to do. They contrary against the ways of the Lord Yahweh. But hey, the Lord Yahweh know, he know that, and he know that, he know this devil Esau Edom ain't got too long in his rulership, before you take this wicked devil out of his rulership. So it's just a matter of time. But that's why things like it is, because that's why things like it is right now, because of the so-called man, red man, that's in power, the wicked. So I'm gonna go from there to Ecclesiastes 10:6. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place. So yeah. So folly is set in great dignity because why? Because of the so-called Esau Edom is in power. Because like I said, he's a child. You got all these you got these all these things out here, the social media, TikTok, and all these things like that is folly. You got people putting things on the web and so forth, or them acting a fool, or they're doing foolish things. That you be like, why? What you trying to get out of this? And you got folks that get paid for it, but I mean it's just stupidity at the same time. Just okay, it's foolishness. And the Lord Yahweh, he hates a fool. Like foolish, like foolish things, ways and stuff like that. And that's because of the watch of that's because of the so-called white man Esau Edom. He the one that promotes the foolishness and all this crazy shit out here. This madness, that's out there on the internet or in the world. He the one that push it out there in the media. See, he used that media to get the minds of the people to accept, hey, this is what is this is what hip, this is what you should be getting into. This is what's popping. Just trying to use some words. You can understand when I'm going with it. But that's what Esau pushed, man. But it's all foolishness, man. It's nothing like you really expand your mind and thinking of, there's things out there, but not according to the ways of the Lord Yahweh Shah that the so-called white man Esau Edom push. He pushed his own ways and philosophies and wickedness. Really just wickedness, man. That the Lord Yahweh Shah, hates, and he, according to the scripture that, you should not be getting involved in, man. But like I say, the rich sit in a low place. And who are the rich? The apostle elders and the brother in great millstone. They had his truth in the word of the Lord. They had his truth in the word of the Lord Yahweh Shah. We rich in this knowledge and understand the words of the Lord. Even though we don't have much, we ain't got it like these entertainer rappers or your politicians or whatever. They got it like that. But we really do have the riches, the real riches, the real knowledge and understanding the ways of the Lord. This truth of who the Lord is and what he's about and what he's gonna bring to this wicked devil Esau Edomite, declaring who the wicked is, and declaring the downfall of the so-called white man Esau Edom, man. Telling him his time is up, that the Lord Yahweh Shah finna bring him out of his power seat soon, in the future to come. But from there, I'll go to Isaiah 29:16. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed it of him that framed it, he had no understanding? So these devils, you might say, turn everything upside down. Everything's out of control, out of order. You got the, it's prophecy that a woman can sacrifice a man. You got these women, in high places, but you could think that so-called white man Esau Edom for that. Pushing the feminism movement. Got these women just thinking too highly of themselves. Thinking that thinking that they got all the power and think they the shit, whatever. Not knowing that shit, when all hell break loose, when shit really hit the fan, things start, when society start to collapse, your women really gonna result to, hey, you gonna need a man. The ones that don't say, the independent women that say don't need a man, you gonna need a man to protect you in those times. When the times that's ahead, really, it's the beginning of it. But the times that's ahead, the things gonna get worse, man. You gonna have men out here not giving a damn about, you having this, fancy car or whatever. They're just gonna take that shit. They're gonna take you, and do the hell they want to do with you, because they're gonna get to a point where, hey, that's gonna be out the window, man. About what's your status and how much money you got in that shit. You gonna get to a point where men out here not giving a damn about that shit, man. They ain't gonna second think nothing, But like I said, that's because the so-called man Esau Edom, man. But like I said, with the media, man, the music and all that, got the women and the people just proud-minded, you can't tell them nothing, this and that, especially according to the ways of the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai. They don't be like, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that Bible. I don't want to hear what you got to say. I don't want to hear nothing the Lord got to say, this and that. Hey, but it's gonna come a time where, hey, you should have took the ways. You should took the men of the Lord serious. The prophets of the men of the Lord serious, because we told you what's gonna come. We told you this so-called man Esau Edom, it's going down because of all the wickedness and he had pushed forth from the earth, lies and deception, and his time is up. So from now we'll go to I'll end off with this, Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. So yeah, so when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. So who are the righteous? The so-called Negro, Latino, Native Israelites. But it's gonna start with the elect. The men that the Lord Yahweh has set up right now. That's teaching the ways of the word. They're teaching the word of the Lord rightly, and in the correct way, in the spirit of the Lord Yahweh Shai. Because not every Israelite man had the spirit of the Lord Yahweh Shai upon them to teach this word correctly, to give you the real understanding, because you have Israelite men out there that just in it for, clout, trying to get some money or whatever, not doing it sincerely, really to, edify, and build, build, the understanding the ways of the Lord Yahweh Shai, to give you understanding, to build you up in the spirit of the Lord Yahweh Shai. They're just in it just for, notoriety or whatever, just they're just getting caught up in, that web, that trap of the Lord too, and that's what this internet is, it's what the World Wide Web, right? So it's a web, man, that you're gonna get trapped up. It's gonna either be gonna be good for you or not, because you got those that get caught up and not knowing the Lord Yahweh just brought you into the truth and knowledge, understanding of you being an Israelite, whatever, more and so forth, and not knowing that you just set up to be destroyed by the Lord Yahweh Shai, you just number as a 2/3. What I'm saying? Hopefully me myself, hopefully I'm part of the righteous number. Hopefully, I'm on the right end, not on the wrong end, not on the wrong end of, you don't want to be on the wrong end of prophecy. You want to be on the right end of prophecy, But that's how the Lord Yahweh Shai, he's a snare in the trap, But like I say, the people are not rejoicing. Back to the Proverbs 29:2. The people are not rejoicing because, because of the wicked. The wicked, like I said, the so-called man Esau Edom, that's in rulership. Because of his unrighteous decrees, like you gotta have the juice. If you ain't got the juice, you can't go into the store. You can't buy nothing. This and that. It's gonna get serious. It's coming down. This devil Esau Edom, white so-called white man, red man, he coming down with that great wrath. By way of his, his unrighteous decrees. Before physically it gets real. Physically, like I say, it gets real, and the martial law troops come through, up and down your neighborhoods, whatever, blocking out parts of the city. You can't go here, go there. That's coming, man. That's. I won't be, it's ahead. I won't be surprised it happened this year in 2022. And it's, all hell breaking loose. Everything is, is a it's a gradualism. Gradually, it builds up to that point, but it's gonna come. You're gonna have people out here losing their mind and this and that, riding, and going up against, authority, this wicked authority at that, because of the unrighteous decrees that this devil Esau Edomite has been pushing. It's pushing now, and people gonna get fed up. And but like I say, gonna get to a point where, they're gonna send those the UN troops in, and all hell breaking loose, But the people are mourning right now because of this devil, man. But it's gonna get worse, But I said, only way it's gonna get solved is when the Lord Yahushua returns and bring this wicked devil out of his power seat, And then the Lord Yahushua, once the smoke clears from the wrath and destruction of the Lord Yahushua, he's gonna have his elect men of the nation Israelites, 144,000, to take over the earth and the world, and to have the people govern the right way, in righteousness, and in order. So with that, they won't make this too long. So again, like, we all praise and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Kadash, to the apostle elders, to the sister brothers, to the few alcohol sisters, do listen, keep the faith, and keep the faith in Yahushua. With that, I say shalom.